Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Wake and Bake. You have Jay, the hood therapist, accompanied by my wife, aka the voice of reason, aka Miss I Say Things and I Mean Them.
Que.
You also have a special co host today, a guest co host. One of my children, one of my oldest daughters, decided to sit down with us and have this conversation with us today while we smoke on some Maui Wowie. And also, me and my wife have taken the
Please.
1,000 milligram strawberry apple sour gummy belts. We took it before. So, but like always, let me introduce my co host for the Wake and Bake show, my wife. They can't hear that. They don't see the fingers.
No, you just introduced me twice.
I did.
I'm that special.
But you that
Twice
special.
as nice. Twice as nice. So how are we doing this week?
About to be baked in a minute.
Man, I'm tripping balls.
Yeah, you were yesterday.
I was. I'm okay with that. I didn't hurt nobody.
But did it hit you harder when we got home, or did it hit you harder once we drank a couple shots?
After I only had two, and they were micro shots, if that. But I had an empty stomach, so I swear the alcohol diluted it, and it just completely blew up because I felt it all. I wasn't that bad while we were outside and all that. I was like, I didn't feel anything. I was good. It was comfortable. And then the alcohol dissolved the fucking gummy, and here we were. Full blown, super high
Shit didn't even
giggle,
hit me that hard.
motor mouthing. Because, you know, me, blah, 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 blah. It was amazing.
What's getting too high? Some people would say greening out. I sometimes like to green out. Especially if I'm going to sleep and if I gotta go to sleep real quick, I'll green out.
I can't make myself green out.
Oh, I have. I'll do it
When
till I get dizzy. If y'all hear the tip taps, as I said all the time, I have a dog and yeah, she runs all over the house. We don't believe in keeping her in a cage. We have one. We just don't believe it. So if y'all hear the tip tap, it's the dog.
It's my dog and her chancletas.
Our fucking tap shoes. So what we gonna discuss today? I know. I had a couple ideas. But ladies' choice. You pick something first, no? Kirsten, you got anything you want to discuss today? Anything that's on your mind? Before we get into, the first subject.
I guess we're getting into the first subject then.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better to have confidence or skill?
Well, you have to have some kind of skill. You should. But confidence can take you a long fucking way. It's the belief in yourself, don't you think? Some people believe in themselves even when they have no reason to.
She ain't even high yet. She gonna do it already.
Confidence will get you.
It does. Confidence is some shit. Like, it can really get you to do and believe you can do just about anything. There's people that are somewhat overconfident. You're like, your skills don't match up to your confidence, but your confidence will get you
But that's why I
seen
say
before your skill will on a lot of things. At least that's how I see it.
So you say confidence is more important than skill?
Mm,
If you had to put it on a balance beam, would confidence be weighing down more, that you need more confidence, or less confidence and more skill? Because I feel you have to have more skill than confidence sometimes.
it's not the case for everyone.
I feel like it depends what it is.
Yeah.
It depends what you're trying to accomplish.
I think that's why that saying.
Obviously, a doctor You need more
Mm.
skill as opposed to confidence in doing your surgeries. But you need a measure of confidence to do surgeries to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
On the opposite end,
What about cooking?
depends what you're doing. Cooking,
Okay.
I feel like, is universal
Subjective?
and it's easier to get. Baking, while it's still cooking, is different. You need the skill to bake. You need the
Yeah.
know-how to bake correctly. It's a science.
I'm a scientist.
And cooking, you can actually wing it.
Yeah.
You can just get meat and seasonings and see how it goes from there. Or, veggies
Cooking
and
is more
stuff.
freestyle.
Yeah.
You said cooking is more freestyle?
Mm-hmm.
There's more room for flexibility. Where baking, if you try to be flexible and it's not correct,
You
you
gon-
mess it up. Like it will be unedible, basically. Not
But the same
basically.
thing could be said for food.
Yes,
Yes,
but
but
the threshold is wider.
yes, because
You have more
technically
room to mess up when you cook and not fuck up the whole meal. I don't know how to explain that.
you have more, yeah, you basically, yeah, that's it.
Because at the
You
end
do
of
have
baking,
more
if you
wiggle
didn't
room.
do it right,
With
it will not
baking,
come
there
out
has to
correct.
be a specific amount of certain things for them to chemically react properly.
To make the
If you
the food.
fuck around and switch up that stuff, you're not gonna rise your cake. Your cookies are not gonna bake properly. They're gonna spread. They're gonna be too thin. They're gonna be crunchy. You have to stick to a certain formula when it comes to baking.
Okay.
Like, granted, not so much flavor palette for that, but as far as the ingredients have to meet a certain requirement in order to be the product you need it to be. With cooking, it's more freestyle. You can add, your basic salt and pepper and whatever other things you want to add to it. That's fine. But you have free range. You can make it all mostly garlic flavor. You can run towards rosemary. You can change the profile of something you're eating based on what you add to it.
But does that make it good?
Sometimes it does. Because I can
You're
make you
able to-
fried chicken and then make you garlic chicken, and it's not going to taste. It's both chicken, but they're not tasting the same. That's what I mean. In baking,
You're able to do it on the fly.
yes,
more. 'Cause baking,
it's not going to change the way you cook your food. As far as you're still gonna pan fry it. You can have pan fried chicken, and it's gonna taste Spanish style. And then you're gonna have pan fried chicken, and it's gonna taste black style, and you have different flavors for the
Wow, you
same
just
pan
you just
fried
said
chicken.
Spanish style.
Because
black.
everything else is insignificant. No, I'm joking, but that's what I mean. Like they're both pan fried, but they're not gonna taste the same. They're seasoned differently, but they're still cooked the same exact way.
So you don't think you need skill for that?
Well, I didn't say that. You have to have a level of skill to cook in general.
That's like, because me, I feel you need to have skill also to cook good.
Yeah.
No.
It's either skill or a lot of practice, especially if you're cooking for other people. Because you can easily oversalt something, you can overcook something, like pasta. You can overcook pasta, and it takes literally 2 seconds of too much cooking time, and that pasta's already gummy. A good pasta should be al dente. But then there's also chefs that make it too al dente where it tastes like it's still raw.
Pasta
Pasta.
being overcooked, that it takes mere seconds to.
Al dente is where it still
It's
has a
called
little
to the
bit of a
tooth.
chew to it,
Al
but it's
dien-
cooked.
Al diente. It has a bite like a tooth. To the tooth is technically the
And if you eat some pasta that's overdone, it's like eating mush.
squishy.
It's nasty.
Like risotto. Like no shade to nobody who likes risotto. It's a texture thing for me. But
Risotto is basically mushy rice. It's like
it's rice pudding, but savory.
savory rice pudding.
Don't they put cheese in risotto too?
Yes.
Cheese.
I've never actually tried
Cheese.
What are you
herbs,
looking at?
all
all kinds of stuff. You can put veggies. You can put
Good girl.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Come right up here.
It's not for me.
Come up here. You want to say hi? Come here. Right here. Come here. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. You got it.
Cannot. She does not understand.
Come here. Come over here. She almost had it too. All right, that's enough tip that kid because you're banging out. You're banging out. Stop. Chill. Relax.
There she goes. But you keep moving
No,
your hand.
You want to come on the camera and say hello? Come on. What was the point of that?
Because
Fucking dog. Okay.
Up.
So the answer to the question is what? What do you need to have more of? What's more important, confidence or skill?
As we
It
discussed,
does
it
vary.
depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
It does.
So you have to have at least some of each.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
That's the easiest way.
You should. You should.
If you have confidence in something, you should have a measure of skill in it, to be honest. Some sort of skill. If not,
Then there's some people that are straight freaking Delulu.
Now,
Like they are the bee's knees. I'm just saying.
I have now that it's funny you say that because I got a question that goes
About
into
people being
that.
Delulu?
Okay. What do you consider somebody that does something as a profession? What I mean by that is this. I can throw a brownie mix in the oven, make it. That doesn't make me a baker. I can change the oil on a car. That doesn't make me a mechanic. Just because I can cook something doesn't make me a chef. If I know how to cut hair, does that make me a barber? Or is there a school where you actually get certified and then you can actually say, yes, I went to school for this and I am certified in this?
Yes and no.
Why no?
Because not every school is a necessity for certain skills. You don't need a degree. You don't need a high school diploma to be a great chef. The same way you don't need to have a degree to still cook at home. It's just, it is. Certain, like, not for nothing, you're not cutting me open, you're a doctor without a degree. It's just not going to happen. There's certain things you have to have your degree for. Cooking on this, for me, in my sense, it's not a requirement.
Why not?
Because it's something you learn. It's something you have to do in order to do it well.
Same thing with being a surgeon.
Yeah, but you ain't cutting nobody open until you got the knowledge of how to get to there.
No, but worse, you're feeding people food that can poison them.
Oh, who hasn't killed a few people with food? I'm just no, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
But like, that was weird. You took me
You
down
can
the wrong rabbit
you can
hole.
over season some shit and send somebody straight to the hospital with high blood pressure.
Well, yeah, but you can make a mistake in surgery too.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you can make a mistake
can
in.
be made.
Anything. There's nothing that's been perfect. That's why there's lawyers. Dum, dum, dum. All right. So basically what we're trying to say is if you're not a professional at it, don't try to claim the title.
I didn't say that
In
either.
certain aspects. Don't cut people open and say you're a surgeon.
I've cut people open. I'm not a surgeon. I'm just saying.
Wait. Allegedly.
Dike.
We are not trying to get arrested here. We're not
It's a
trying to do
joke.
nothing wrong.
Hee ha ha.
Not trying to incriminate shit. Trying to get me banned already.
Jokey.
Okay. Let's go into a topic that I love.
So flowers. No, I'm just.
Let's go into something that I love talking about, which is food.
We were just talking about food and how it can kill people. What do you unalive people? Excuse me.
Now, y'all know this conversation if y'all saw it on the past episode.
Oh Jesus.
My wife is against eating vegan food.
I'm not against it. I just don't want to go out and not eat. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. Y'all not gonna catch me saying it.
Now, we're gonna ask our other guest host. Yes, my eyes are getting very, very low. That fucking light is bright as shit though. That shit is like ding. How do you feel about vegan food?
Like that's the light you see when you wake up on the operating table.
Hell yeah.
And I mean like the alien spaceship operating table.
You get probed and shit.
Right.
How do you feel about vegan food? What's your opinion? Have you tried it? What's your opinion?
Really? Honestly, I'm not against it or nothing like that. It's whatever. I had a vegan cookie pie or something like that. It was fine. It wasn't anything bad. A little gritty. Nothing bad though.
Could you tell that it wasn't what it would normally taste like?
Had they not said nothing, I would have just thought something was wrong with it. Like a texture thing. Because it wasn't bad. It wasn't as sweet as normal stuff, but
Mm.
the texture thing, it was gritty. Like the cream was gritty. It was weird.
What kind of cookie was it? What kind of cookie were they were claiming it to be?
It was like a whooping pie, but it wasn't cake. It was two cookies, chocolate chip, like regular chocolate chip cookies with cream in the middle. And the cookies weren't gritty, but the cream was gritty. It was weird.
But
You see?
hold on.
It wasn't bad though.
No, no, no.
Vegan is plant
and it
based,
was
right?
soft, and I was able to eat it. It was good. It was just weird. That's it.
Oh,
Did they explain to you what was in it?
Hell no, I did not ask. Pick that shit up from a truck, and there we went. Like, no, ignorance is.
I'm
bliss,
just
man.
I'm scared of I want to know what's in it though.
I'll tell you what's not in it.
What's supposed to be in it?
There's
Well, I would have just assumed because it's vegan, it's made with like oat flours, nut butter,
grass.
yeah, like there's no plant products in it at all. The chocolate's
Vegan
still
would be
chocolate.
no plant?
Vegan is no animal products.
Vegan is plant based.
Yes.
Completely plant based.
Yes.
Chew on grass.
Grass and nuts and seeds and legumes
Shrubbery.
and beans and cheese, like that. Mm-hmm.
No, the vegan cheese I'm not eating. I smelt it.
I would eat it if it's the nut cheeses that I've seen, but I don't know what other thing
Oh,
you could
pause to
choose
the
from.
nut cheeses though. It sounds a little crazy. Sorry.
It's like that stuff. What is that called? Oh my god. They use it to make mac and cheese. Vegan mac and cheese usually. Vegemite.
Vegemite?
That. What is
Why would
that?
they use
Why would they
No.
use that? That's
Oh,
no.
God.
For
no,
like
give me a
salt?
second.
To add salt to it? 'Cause when
There's
I eat
Vegemite.
Jackfruit.
but there's
No, jackfruit is a
Jackfruit is for
vegetarian.
anything.
Something
else.
yeast. Something yeast. It's like a yeast. It's son of a fish.
Look
smart
it
girl.
up.
That's true.
Cause I want to know now.
Smart
We're
girl.
gonna start looking up shit. Cause we gotta at least have something to back us up.
Nutritional yeast.
Nutritional what?
Yeast. You've never heard of it? It's something that's used a lot in vegan food.
Nutritional yeast.
Yes.
I've heard of it, but
You know me. I know a lot. I know a lot about a lot, but a little bit about everything, or something to that effect.
Vegans don't use deodorant, right?
Why? I don't think that's true.
They gotta use vegan deodorant.
I don't know.
Because I think they said something about the aluminum in the deodorant and a whole bunch of stuff and all the stuff that's put in the deodorants. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that though. Cause you can't use natural deodorant. It's not gonna hide up no funk unless you're eating correctly. Stop going to drink a 2-liter Pepsi and then taking about, oh, I got vegan deodorant. No, you shouldn't be using that.
is it that or is it just hygiene?
Well, because I think it's both. I think it's a lack of. I want to go into a detailed story so bad, but I really shouldn't. But like I was saying, I think it's a lack of sense of smell. I think it's a lack of bathing correctly. I think it's a lack of washing clothes correctly.
Oh, like a domino effect.
Yeah, I think it's all together because I've smelled some people, and when you walk past them, you like, oh
Not the trifecta.
shit. Like yeah, it's been bad. Like you walk past somebody and you see green smoke coming off of them. It's not good, man.
Certain
No.
benefits of nutritional yeast will make you want to use it on all your food.
You know they could hear you because you got a microphone on, right?
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it just sounds like you were whispering to the people. You ain't trying to get sexy with y'all niggas. Chill out.
It says bonus. Nutritional yeast makes everything taste like cheese.
That's nasty.
That's interesting.
Nutritional yeast.
And cheese is what?
Mole, mole, mole.
Thank you.
What you mean?
Cheese is like the best cheeses are aged,
Yes.
but that's mold and all that stuff.
Yes.
It's healthy mold. I get it, but that shit must really stink. That yeast. Most
I wouldn't
yeasts
go
don't
that
have a
far.
good smell.
Cheese don't smell good. Yeah.
Nah, American cheese smells great.
But that's not real cheese.
I know,
Let's be
I know,
honest.
I know.
Right.
But I love Swiss cheese also. Swiss cheese is a good cheese.
Swiss. The Swiss.
But there's certain cheeses I can't do.
Like wow.
What's that cheese that if it's on the outside, I think it's Manchego?
Manchego?
Yeah, that it's on the outside, it's hard, and then it has like on the inside, it's very, very, very creamy.
That's not Manchego. Manchego's a dry
What is that?
aged
Goat cheese? I don't know. It's one of them cheeses I had before. If I ever see it, I remember it. I had it before,
Ooh.
and it on the outside it has like an outer coating where it's harder, but the inside is like a fucking like if it's a like if it's
You sound like you're
a.
describing brie,
I think that's what it was.
where it has kind of like a shelly situation
Yeah.
or like paper,
Yeah,
and the inside is still really soft and runny.
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of them like that, like camembert.
Brie is good. It depends how you eat it though.
Brie needs to be.
To
It
me,
usually has something sweet with it. It's
fig, like
fig
and
preserve
shit,
or apples, because
I
they do
see
that a lot
grapes
in
with- I
sandwiches.
see
Nah,
grapes
somebody
with it
made a
too.
sandwich with that, like
That's it. That.
yeah, apples and cranberry.
It was
and all. It
apples
was mad
and
crazy.
Did you
brie.
just do a happy dance?
I did.
If y'all could see this shit, y'all would have died.
It was beautiful. I made some pretty ass food. I'm just saying.
You
Sometimes.
do.
Sometimes.
Matter of fact, we're gonna throw up a
Take
picture
pictures
right
of your
here.
whole portfolio.
We're gonna
I
throw up
do
a
it.
picture right here. Right here.
That
Look,
just don't
look,
go.
look.
That's
You see
smart.
the picture? Look. It's right there. Beep. See, I just seen it, right?
Mhm.
That's one of her food creations that she made.
No, I like food to be presentable. That's all.
We're gonna
Eat
post a
your eyes
picture.
Hmm.
It's true, you do eat with your eyes first.
Who wants to put something that's unappealing in their mouth?
Wow, I knew you were gonna go far, but I didn't know you were gonna go that far. Oh shit!
Mm. I'm gonna sprinkle some nutritional yeast on your mac and cheese.
Probably eat it. Fuck do
That's
I know?
actually something. It looks like the powder from the
It
mac and
does.
cheese.
It looks like the powder from the craft.
You've probably been eating it your whole life.
Probably. Fuck do I know? I just don't want to know.
Ignorance is bliss. Did you not just say that? Wow.
Said it.
But I'm willing to go try it,
Mm.
even
Yeah,
though I
that's what I'm saying about
know.
vegan food.
Like I want to go try vegan oxtails, and your mother won't go try it.
That's probably jack. Well, I would assume
It's
Jackfruit.
more than likely gonna be jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
I hear that's like I saw somebody.
It's a
use
good
it for
substitute.
pulled chicken or whatever.
But do
and I'm like,
vegans eat
"That's good."
vegetables?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything has to be that it grows from the plants.
Yes, I believe so.
Plants and plant byproducts.
Like yeast.
That's I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
There's certain things I'm willing to try, but I
tried a
see-
vegan donut with you.
You liked it.
Nah,
the
I
banana
wasn't.
one.
No, the banana one. Yes, I was a fan of the banana one. But you high? Are you high on a scale of 1 to 10? How high are you?
I don't know yet. Give me a few minutes to think about it.
No problem. It's
Let it
hitting me
sink in.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah. Mm-mm.
Lila, go lay down.
She would be sad.
You know how she would have laid down? You would have put her bed in here like we did last time.
The bed is right
No,
there.
it's not in here.
It's too fun.
It is. She's feeling some kind of way.
She's gonna have to deal with it because we already recorded.
The nun. But yes.
All right. So, next topic. On a more little serious note. Well, not really.
Food is
Opinion
always
based.
serious.
It's always opinion based.
Food is always serious.
When a man and a woman get a divorce, should the woman be able to keep the last name? Or should the last name go back with the ex-husband?
Woman's choice. That's how I think.
What if she's only keeping it to make money off of it?
Still woman's choice because she chose
That's the
to
only
change it.
stipulation I'm going to say. And the reason I say that is to say this. Supposedly, Kevin Hart's ex-wife kept the last name Hart.
Mm-hmm. Hart.
She kept the last name even after their divorce. She kept the last name. The reason she kept the last name because she's an up and coming comedian, and the name Hart is gonna get her more book shows than her normal name would.